Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Friday, February 9th. I don't know why every time I start the live stream, Jeannie walks off to do something else. We are potentially catching up a little bit. I think we're delivering machines right around that 2-week time frame, and I am consistently telling people we're 2 weeks out, although I feel like we're actually moving in the correct direction.
Oh my goodness. So, you know how you get used to things like your cut button? Like, you know, I was like, oh, I don't need a silly cut button, you know, where it cuts your thread. Some of you don't have it. If you don't have it, to me, the cut button is like the equivalent of like heated seats.
We call those heated seat features.
Yes, once you have it, you can't live without it. I would not look at a machine that didn't, well, that's not true, but I'd prefer a machine that has a cut button. The other feature...
Name a machine that you would have without a cut button.
Well,
there is none.
My Featherweight. Yeah. There's no cut
button. When was
button.
the last time you sewed on your Featherweight?
It's so darn cute. I'll never get rid of it. Who cares if I sew on it or not? I had two, and Patrick made me get rid of one of them because I wasn't using it. Okay, the other...
she also has a Lotus, and then she's going to have a Bernina Jubilee.
Which is so cute. Somebody traded it in. So yeah, I grab things that are so cute. And I probably won't use it.
Then it'll sit.
I want to try it because, you know, the Bernina...
Christy Gray says heated steering wheel. She's into that too.
That's where I was headed, Christy, to the heated. So my daughter's car doesn't have a heated steering wheel, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I could never. That's one of those features where I was like, who needs a heated steering wheel? Right here. This girl, I was like, oh, it's so cold. And I had to pull my sleeves up. I didn't have gloves. I had to put my sleeves up to hold the steering wheel this morning. And it reminded me of being, because, you know, growing up back east, winters are long and cold.
Not that long. Not that cold anymore.
Not anymore. But I remember in September when you would go back to school needing a jacket. Like, you had to have a jacket. It was cold in September.
In the mornings, and then it would be hot in the afternoon.
But you know, if you're in one of those places that gets really cold, you need a heated, go right now to the car dealer. You need a heated steering wheel.
Miss First World Problems.
And so...
Champagne dreams and caviar wishes. Isn't that what it was? Champagne wishes and caviar dreams.
Patrick made me that way because Patrick's fancy.
I'm not fancy.
I didn't grow up fancy at all.
Who has the least fancy car? Me.
That's not true. And you bought all the cars. You bought us fancy cars. Yeah. He created this monster. But I remember, like, getting into the car and you know, how cold. Do they have heated seats? Like, when did they start getting heated seats?
Now what she's hooked on is preheating the vehicle.
I don't know how to do. I know I have an app, but Patrick goes, so I didn't set the alarm. I was like, what do I have to hit to set the alarm? And he's
I'm like, tell Google to turn it on.
No, because I don't know Google. I always say the wrong thing. So I was like, what button can I touch?
And I'm like, she's like, how do I set it to away? And I go, hit the button.
And even then I forgot to.
That says away.
Oh, Trisha, you got to trade that car in. You need that heated seat. We even have, our toilet seats heated. What?
What?
Because we have like one of those bidet, and it's heated. Because I have to get.
I was thinking we'll put
you
a
know
bidet
how,
in.
Yeah, you know how cold it is. We turn our heat. What do we turn our heat to in the middle of the night?
58.
58.
It was 60 degrees when I got up this morning.
And I have to get up. Usually, I didn't last night, but usually I get up in the middle of the night, and you know how bad that feels. A cold toilet seat to the bottom. I don't have that.
I spent the weekend with a buddy who's 40, and he was complaining about how he has to get up at 3:30 to go pee now. And I'm like, dude, that's not good. That didn't happen to me until I was 50.
I think it probably happened to me in...
It happens to guys for a very different reason than it happens to women.
We don't need to talk about that. But you can...
You don't want to have a prostate conversation? Come on, this is like, we always talk about your lady stuff.
Oh my God, that you can whisper it in my ear later. I didn't know that. I thought it was the same. You just had to go to the bathroom.
No, for guys, their prostates enlarge.
I didn't. Nobody's ever told me that.
If you don't know, now you know.
Okay. Florida, you don't need any of that stuff, right? So like nice and warm there.
Although when it gets cold in Florida, they don't have heat.
Yeah. Look at Stephanie said hers. That is so funny. Is that what I should do on those where we go and there's no heated seat? I could be like, Patrick, you better get in there, warm
Jeannie
up
just likes
you
to
better
wait,
get in there,
like,
warm up that seat
every
for
time
me.
I take a shower. She likes to come spend time with me.
Patrick. Ignore him. Okay. I heated and cool. Oh, the cooling, like my Patrick and my daughter swear by the cooling, and I don't have that, and I'm okay with it. I just need.
Oh my God, I'm like Mr. Like, I stick to the car.
Well, a lot of times he'll get in the car after he's been like, doing something active.
Oh, just having like it's 100 degrees outside and the sun's on the car.
Oh, that doesn't bother me as much.
Welcome to Car Talk.
and potty talk, toilet seat talk. Okay.
Oh my God.
I would have liked to have gotten more stuff out yesterday. So what I'm learning, I went and had, so I'm done with my chemo, but I'm still doing immunotherapy, and it's still a transfusion through my port. So I had my first one yesterday, and I thought that I would be fine and great, and I felt really sick afterwards. So I just felt like, ooh, I came back to the store, and then I went home as soon as the store closed, and I climbed into bed, and I tried not to move.
Well, and we ran into an issue at the end of the day yesterday with our printer.
Oh, so we couldn't even get anything
printer,
done.
So, like, there were some packages that could have gone out yesterday that didn't. And that was actually, like, the printer wasn't working, and I knew I needed to get her home anyways, so we just did that.
Yeah, so today will be the day. And I just went through and, like, there's not a... I think it's going to be today. We have to cut some more fabric kits. If you want all your stuff for the sew-along, and the sew-along's going to be on the 21st, make sure you get your orders in, over the weekend. We cut, I want to say we cut like about 50 or 60 kits for that, and we're cutting another 20 kits, and then we'll cut as needed. But as long as you get everything in by this weekend, middle of next week. If it's middle of the next week, I can't promise you'll get your stuff. Some of you aren't in a hurry. I talked to somebody who's like, I have plenty to do. So, and some people are just going to watch. Everyone can watch. It's just going to be on YouTube. I am sending out, I do have like where you can sign up, and I'm sending out, because there is a supply list. So it's sending out the supply list. So that's free online. You can just go on. I think you could find it through the calendar, and if not through, it might. Hey, Michelle, will you check and see if it's our online calendar on the website, if the sew-along's on there, and if not, could you add it?
Yes.
But it is something where you can just do a search and just do Happy Place, and it should come up for you to sign on.
So, I mean, next week, Jeannie will be in the store till Wednesday, and then out of the store for an undetermined period of time.
2 days, just over the weekend. What? I'm going to be fine.
You're going to be fine, but you're
Yeah.
going to take time to heal.
It is on the website.
Okay, on the calendar? If they touch calendar.
Let's see.
Yeah, just get your orders in, and it's gonna be a fun so long. And Miss Bowl is gonna be here next Tuesday, so you get a chance to meet her, and she's one of the most fun people I know, and her bowls are Miss Bowl's bowls are beautiful.
Oh.
So she's gonna be able to give you, and like I said, she's made like 800 of them, so she'll be able to.
Not literally.
No, literally. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, what?
It's probably at least 20. So, she'll be able to tell you what to do and what not to do. Because sometimes that happens, right? If you could have somebody tell you what not to do, that could save us some heartache and grief. I'm going to see a bunch of you in class today for Stitch Delight. We're doing Stitch Delight on the Luminaire Solaris Dream Machine and Destiny. And that class is at 1 p.m. And then what do we have for next week?
I just have one thing on the calendar for next week, which is a Stellar Altair Meridian Design Center IQ class on Thursday at 10:30.
Okay. If you have a Stellar Altair Meridian, XE1, XE2, XJ1, XJ2, Michelle, do you know where the sample is for that class?
Yeah.
I don't know if Michelle's going to be doing the IQ designer part. And I know there's a lot of people that don't know their IQ designer design center. That's the part where you go in and you can do some light digitizing and creating your own stuff. She's going to be doing that class next Tuesday. And I know there's a lot of stores I think that don't even teach that. So and it'll get you more comfortable with the fills and with the line properties and stuff like that. And what you do is we have you bring in an image. You bring in the image, you scan it. So not scan, but you're going to use your positioning app, and you're going to bring in this image of this butterfly. And then we show you how to bring that image in just via USB. And for me, that's always the best way to bring it in because there's less background noise. So you work with this butterfly image. We show you how to assign line properties. This has the chain stitch for the antenna. It has the candle wicking for the outline. And then if you look, there's two different fills for the wings. And then we bring in the satin stitch fill for the body and for the body and the outline of the body. So it's a great class just to get you used to that side of the machine. And if we do IQ stuff, you should have taken this class too. Isn't this so pretty? And look at, I bordered this and did the auto split quilt sashing around it. And we also show you how to bring this back in and do the quilting. See how the quilting, the stippling is just around the butterfly. And I know there's a lot of people who want to bring in quilting and they don't want it to go over their entire embroidery. So we do that in the class too. So it's a fantastic class. And that class, we don't do it a lot. We probably do it maybe, what do you think? Just like 3-4 times a year. So if you have any of those machines, you can sign up for that class. Today at 1. Yes, today's class is 1 my time, Pacific Standard Time. If you're on the East Coast, it's going to be 4 p.m. So have a snack because it's going to go through dinner. Don't forget to smash the. Is that like the like and Patrick?
The like button.
Yes, Patrick told me I have to do
She
at
needs
the end
to
of my
get better.
videos.
She needs to get better at that. Because we are, and that's actually part of what I was doing here, was looking to see.
Brother yesterday sent out an email that they had hit their 100,000 subscriber. I was like, oh, we have a long way to go for that, right?
Well, so we've added 17 since last week.
Yeah, we did. Go A1.
So we have 33 more till 5,000.
That's not bad.
Or wait, no. That's
We have
totally a lie.
300.
We have 233 more to go to hit 5,000.
That's okay. We're going to do it. So hit like and subscribe. Will you be doing the no. Auto split sashing will not be part of that
It's
class.
part of the upgrade class though, right?
It's an upgrade class, yeah.
Is it in upgrade 1?
Yes.
When was the last time we did that class?
We'll have to do that.
Suzanne did it not when the upgrade
said-
suite first came out.
And thank you, Miss Lynn. Yes, don't forget to use the affiliate link. Terry, thank you for using our affiliate link yesterday. And I would send you thank you
come say
notes.
hi?
OESD sends me details with name, what you got, all of that stuff. And usually I try to send out a little thank you note. Kimber Bell just says something like, somebody has used your affiliate link. And it gives us a little commission. So we really appreciate it because it does take some extra clicks. Can I sign up for the class? All of our classes, you can sign up for and watch it later. We'll send you the video after. Like usually it's the next day. We'll send you the video of the class. And but we record everything. On the rare occasion that we forget, that has happened before. And it makes my stomach. I'm like,
So long on the calendar.
oh, So Along is now on the calendar. So you can go in and actually do a search for it in the search bar, or you can go to classes calendar and it should be there too. And you can sign up. You don't even have to. I wonder, you know what? Maybe in the description, I think Christine added the supply list. So you don't even have to sign up. It's going to be on YouTube, just like what you're seeing right now. You're just going to go to our,
So let's talk about that for a second, because I had somebody yesterday who had an aha moment when we were talking about, what was it? The Happy Bowls is going to be a live
feed.
stream. So somebody yesterday was like, well, so it's a live stream. How am I going to know it's happening? And I was like, well, you're going to put it in your calendar so you know and remember when it's happening. And then it's just like our live streams. And she said, oh, wait a minute. I get a notification on my computer every time you guys do your live stream.
if you're on, right?
Remember to like.
Is that what we're looking for?
Remember to subscribe to the channel, and then there's a bell icon, and that bell icon is notifications. If you hit the bell icon is what tells your computer to notify you when we go live. So just remember to hit those three things, and that'll help you figure out when we go live for Happy Place. So, what else do we have to talk about
Nothing.
today?
Wait, let me see if I have that.
Do we have any other uncomfortable health issues to discuss? I don't know.
Oh my god.
So,
I'm looking for the
Momo is like on a tear right now. What is going on with Momo? Is it because you didn't get walked? I think one of us needs to walk him this morning.
I wanted to find
Is the list of recorded classes that are available for purchase on the website. So Kim, that's a good question, and a little bit of a weird question, because a lot of those classes.
weird question. Maybe you
Well, no. Well, it's a weird answer. Your question is a good question, but it's a little bit of a weird answer. I have mixed feelings about selling our
because they're not pre-recorded.
our recorded classes. And the reason for that is they're not pre-recorded, they're recorded live and they're Zoom. And so there are other people other than just us on those videos. And so, in certain circumstances, like if you buy a new machine and, it's going to take us a little bit of time to figure out exactly when we're going to have that first class for you, we'll send you a recorded class, and we generally do it a class that was recorded where everything went really smoothly. You kind of talk to folks about it so that they know, hey, I might be on that class. But some of that stuff is a little weird. There was a period of time that we were pre-recording and sending out recordings of a lot of stuff, and a lot of those classes are still available. I don't
When
know
I
if we have
retire,
those listed on the website.
Well, so someday I hope to retire, and but stay involved and just teach classes. I'll pre-record everything. We'll do pre-recorded everything. But right now we don't have pre-recorded. So that is true. You get the recording.
You get a recording with other people on it, and that in my mind at least is a little strange. So just because like I feel like there's a level of consent that's necessary there before you put somebody else
Oh,
on.
I didn't even think about that consent. Yeah. Okay.
That's why you've got me to think about stuff like that.
He's my
I'm
brain.
I'm
half,
her compliance
he's my
officer.
he's that other half of my brain. I have my brain and then Patrick's brain. So what I was looking for is if you want a class on auto split quilt sashing, we'll do that. Maybe I have a list of stuff I'm gonna work on when I'm like at home.
Would that make a better is that long? Is that like something that could be done as a pre-recorded Technique Tuesday?
No. I mean, it could. It's, it could be, but I'm gonna be doing a best of Kimberbell. So, and I've talked to you about it before. I think it's Home is Where I Hang My Heart is the project. I want to say it's from like, is it from like 2019 or something like that? We're gonna do that class, which is so awesome because it's gonna have embroidery, quilting in your IQ Designer or Design Center, and auto split quilt sashing. So it's gonna have all three things. We'll start
Petting my dog.
and so I feel like I'm gonna have a month of my life that's gonna be there's not gonna be
We're
anything
not sure exactly what's going
on. But we'll start that. Maybe we'll start those at the end of March, beginning of April. And I can't, I get bored of like teaching the same thing over and over again. So we'll probably do maybe 2 sessions, and we're gonna pack those sessions. So Home is Where I Hang My Heart. Okay. I think I'm ready to just get started with the day. We're on to, Lori's been putting them together. We're on to the fat quarters for Hello Sunshine. At this point, if you send me your name and information, you're going on a wait list. And if we get enough, then we'll cut another batch of them, but we're not going to do the...
It's a lot. Like, it's been all consuming.
I mean, just putting it together has been 2 days now. And we're not even there yet. We still have to do the embellishments. So it'll probably be like between 3 to 4 days just to assemble these bad boys. So,
Heather's like, giveaway.
Oh, we don't have another question again. That's how we've been doing it.
That we've just been giving away. We've only done that once. There were
question?
questions for all the other ones.
Let me look.
I haven't even really thought about it. So every Friday we do a giveaway. We use a random comment picker. What is happening on this side live right now? That's chat. The comment happens below. It does not go live. You can't comment on the videos until after the video has ended.
I like this. That top one. How come we do have one?
And that question is, did you
Neosporin
him?
No, but it's in my pocket.
What
would you buy with $100 A1 gift card? If you had $100 burning a hole in your pocket for A1, and we do have gift cards, but our gift cards, I know it's weird. You can't. Somebody asked me about the website. I don't even know what happened.
Use them on the
you
website.
can't use it on the website. You can. You would just call us. You'd be like, I want to use the gift card, but you'd have to call us because we have to enter it manually. But what would you buy with $100 A1 gift card? And what that means is whoever wins next week is going to have to answer that question. We're going to select somebody with an answer to that question. You won't win if you just say hello. If we pull up your name and it just says hello. Or bam. Tell a bit about Hello Sunshine, how much, when. Yeah, I still don't know how much because I have to sit down. It's going to take me a while just to, because I sourced a whole bunch of the stuff. There is no embellishment kit. that's pre-made. So we have made the embellishment kit, and I have to go through all the fabric. It's probably about half Kimberbell fabric and half, is it Fruit Loop? Moda Fruit Loop, and it's beautiful. So, and when, that's also going to be dependent, because I am going to do it as a sew along, but we have to price them and sell them and
Remember,
ship them out.
don't answer in the chat. So for those of you that are answering in the chat, you're going to have to answer down below once the live stream ends. And then we use a random comment picker to choose the winner. And then those that do win, if you're out of town, you still win, but you've got to pay the actual shipping.
Yes. And Mary Hill, yours is gonna, from last week, is gonna go out with your Happy Place stuff. And then I still have to, we're so slow on those.
I got to.
Tammy, I have yours, and then Patrick has one on his desk that needs to be.
Well, and she's making another purchase.
Okay,
I
so we're
need
gonna
to
combine
actually
it.
send her links, and then
Yeah, so don't answer. It won't, these comments, it won't go towards those. After the live feed ends, then it'll go there. And Margaret, yeah, you could just say, if I had $1,000, this is what I would get.
that's
So,
still an answer.
yeah.
All right, I
Anywhere,
need to
if
go
you had a
walk
gift
Momo.
card, we'll
Bye.
just call it a gift card. What would you get? And I think that's it. We're going to go ahead.
Momo.
It's like letting a child loose in a candy store. Yeah, it is. And people come into the store and they're like, you have a lot of stuff. We do have a lot of stuff here. I'm trying to pare it down a little bit, but you know, this is where I get my retail therapy out here in the store. So have a great day, be creative, and make something incredible. This weekend I told Patrick I need a day where I can just stitch, because I am going to stitch up another mini quilt, and I'm also going to do my portion of a day at the spa. So hopefully I'll have those
Can
up
I
for
talk
you.
about one thing that
Yes,
we
I'm
had?
going to go. I'll see you. Patrick's going to finish up, and we
Where
will
did it
see
go? Did we
you.
not have it? We have one remaining. Yes.
He's got something to share. So, are you sure? Are you
Should
sure?
I take 10 minutes to make sure?
Yeah, don't. He's not going to show you anything. We'll be back next week, and then he'll show you if it's available.
I will next week hopefully have a moment where we can get through the remaining brother sale stuff and let folks know what's still available. No updates on 5x7s or spool stands or PR playbooks yet, but